Hello, my dear students of third prep. Today we are going to study one of the most important lessons in our syllabus this term, which is the relations and functions. Why are these two lessons very important, as I said before? Because you are going to study them in the coming years in first secondary, second secondary, and third secondary. And their concept starts from this year. So, please, my dear students, try to concentrate and understand and have some practice on these two lessons and try to understand and listen carefully to all what I'm going to say, please. Let us start our lesson by the relations. Let us start. Relations. What is the relation? If you have two sets, set X, which is Dina, Mona, Ali, and Omar. Now, the elements of the set X are Dina, Mona, Ali, and Omar. What about the set Y? It is math, art, English, and science. And I'm going to say that Dina likes the English subject. Mona likes the science subject. Ali likes the math subject. And finally, Omar likes art subject. And I want you to write a relation concerning X and Y. Thus, relation is denoted by a capital letter R. So R equals Dina likes what? English. So Dina and English subject. So it is D and E in an ordered pair. What about Mona? Mona likes the science subject. So it is M and S. What about Ali? Ali likes math. So Ali, A with M. Ali likes math. And finally, what about Omar? Omar likes art, so it is O and A. This means that there is a relation between the names which are represented by the set X and the subjects which are represented by the set Y. So, in this case, we can say that R is called a relation from X to Y. And it can be represented by an arrow diagram. What's arrow diagram? From its name, arrow diagram. So it is a diagram which is represented by arrows. How? First of all, we are going to draw the two sets, X and Y. How? Like that. You have a set X, its elements are Dina, Mona, Ali, and Omar. What about the set Y? It is the subjects. So we are going to write M, which is, that's correct, math, A for art, E for English, and S for science. Then we are going to make a relation between them by the arrows. Then you noticed before that Dina likes the English subject. So Dina will be joined with, of course, English. What about Mona likes the science subject? So Mona goes to the science subject. What about Ali? Likes the math subject. So Ali will go to the math subject. And finally, Omar likes the art subject. So we are going to drop an arrow from Omar to art. And this diagram is called arrow diagram because all of it depends on the arrows drawn from X to Y, as R is a relation from X to Y. In this case, we can say that the relation from X to Y, where X and Y are two non-empty sets, they have elements, and R is a subset of X cross Y. You are going to notice that this relation is a subset from X Cartesian product Y. Now let us have some examples. If X equals -1, 1, and 2, and Y equals 2, 4, 6, and 8, and R is a relation from X to Y, starts from X, goes to Y, where A or B, what's A or B? It's read as A relation B, or in other words, that there is a relation between A and B. Someone asks me, Miss, what about A and B? Wait for a while, you are going to notice that A relation B means B equals 2A plus 4. For what? For A belongs to X and B belongs to Y. It means that A is one of the elements of X and B is one of the elements of Y. Write R as a set of ordered pairs and represent it by arrow diagram. First of all, when you take a value from X as -1, try to substitute it in the relation given, which is B equals 2A plus 4. Substitute for A equals -1. So it is 2 times -1 plus 4. 2 times -1 gives -2 plus 4 gives 2. So when you put the value of A as -1, you are going to find that the value of B will be 2. So the first order pair in this relation will be, now if X equals -1, 1, and 2, and Y equals 2, 4, 6, and 8. And what about the relation? It is B equals 2A plus 4. Now by substituting when X equals -1, so A equals -1. Try to substitute, it is 2 times -1 plus 4 to obtain a result as 2. By substituting for A equals 1, another value for A equals 1. So 2 times 1 equals 2 plus 4 equals 6. And finally, by substituting for the value of A equals 2, so it is 2 times 2, 4 plus 4 equals 8. In this case, we can say that the relation will be -1 and 2, 1 and 6, and finally 2 and 8. If I want you to represent this relation by arrow diagram, so you are going to plot the two sets X and Y as follows. The set X with the values -1, 1, and 2. And the set Y with the values 2, 4, 6, and 8. Look carefully at the relation in front of you. Yes, the value of X -1 gives a value for Y as 2. So -1 goes to 2.